Hey everyone, this is a short review of the Shengshou Fangyuan V2M. I quite like it, but it's a bit of a disappointment. So let's get into the details. First of all, there was a logo that said Shengshou. Not the greatest look, but it's not a concern anyway, because after 20 sols or less, it wears out completely. Which is kind of lame. I mean, it's just printed on and it just comes off super quickly. Sticker quality is alright, but it has this issue that you have some glue on the sides basically, and so it gathers dust all over the place. It's quite ugly, but they seem durable enough, so I can't complain too much about that. Now, in terms of the feel, the performance and all that, the thing is the Fangyuan V1, in my opinion, is a great cube. I mean, it's really fast. It cuts everywhere easily. It feels nice. I think it's a fantastic cube. So I was expecting kind of the same, but with magnets. And it's surprisingly very different. It's surprising because the piece design is very similar, but the feel is completely different. Out of the box, it was insanely fast. Like, much faster than a Little Magic or something like that. Just crazy. And it kind of made the magnets feel weak. Now they feel quite strong. It's one of those situations, it's quite weird. When I unboxed it, it felt very weak. And now after setup and after some tightening and some lubing, they feel quite strong and they really click in place quite firmly. But so the problem is it's really a strange feel because it's if anything it reminds me of the Mr. M, where if you have it on too loose tensions, it's super jarring because it will cut effortlessly like that far, but then this much is going to be super snappy. And on tighter tensions, the performance isn't as good. You can see it's already quite dirty. But the strong magnets kind of compensate for that. So when I'm actually using it, it's very stable. But it's a weird feeling. It's kind of super effortless to make turns, and you know, sometimes you don't feel it at all, and then if you just gonna cut a little bit, it's kind of jumpy. It's weird. I really quite like it for one-handed though, because it's really easy to turn this. I put almost no force there, and it aligns really well. It has the magnets, so I'm not any good at one-handed, but this is just comfortable for me to use. But yeah, overall, it's certainly not as nice feeling or as universally likable, I would say, as the Fangyuan. I think if the Fangyuan V1, most people would say that that's a good cube. That's fine. They may or may not want one, but it's objectively a pretty good cube. This is very much a matter of taste. I've grown to like it, but I would never use it as my main, at least for two-handed. It's just too different a feeling. For one-handed though, it's kind of my default if I'm trying to time myself and get decent times. But overall, not a cube I would particularly recommend for like two-hand. It's mildly disappointing. Nice, but less nice than the V1, and it's the V2, so you know. Alright, that's it. See ya.